Hello, everyone. Welcome back to yet another episode in the city. In the last episode, we built up all of these buildings and we started up our Phasmophobia ghost busting shop on over here. And in between episodes, I've basically started wrapping around, doing the side of the building here and getting ready to take on a little bit more of the garage over here. But that's not all. Not only are we going to be finishing off this building today, but we're going to see if we can crank out a ton of builds. So I'm going to be building up the Daily Squeaks over here. We're going to be building up a bakery right here, a bookshop right here, and a Broadway theater over there. So I think it's fair to say I've got a lot planned for today's episode, and hopefully we're able to get through all of what I want to get done today, because I want to finish this city off with a bang. And no, that doesn't mean I'm blowing anything up. Sorry, even though I know a lot of you guys would love that. We're gonna go ahead and start today's episode by finishing off the roof on the ghost busting shop. And now that we have a stone ceiling in place, let's quickly just light up the area a little bit so I don't have a bunch of unwanted customers to start today's episode off, because I definitely prefer my buildings not exploded by creepers. Now let's just grab some of our smooth basalt, our regular basalt, and of course our mud. We're going to take our mud and we're going to place it over here in the corners, and then we're going to work our way out with some of the smooth basalt. This is something that I've been doing with a lot of the other roofs, but we want to kind of like break it up a little bit, make it look a little bit more textured. I know that this is purple, but you know what? For the sake of it looking good from the street side, I think that going with purple is probably the best decision here, because oh my God, does that look nice. I love the purple terracotta. Just like that. And now that we're done the main building, I think it's time for us to address our attention over here to the garage. This is where I'm going to have one garage door closed. The other one's going to be open. We're going to have the ghost mobile on the inside. And then right here, we're going to have the ghost motorcycle with a sidecar, of course. Oh boy, do I got a lot of stuff to show you guys. But before I show you guys what's going on behind me, because I've been going, let me show you guys what I got going on over here. So we got ourselves the ghost bike. Really cool with a little sidecar attachment right there. I love the way that looks. Inside of here, we got the ghost mobile, which honestly turned out pretty damn snazzy, I will say. So just try to add as many details as I possibly could. It's kind of difficult to work with like such like a small area, but I'm really loving the way that these vehicles are showing up. And of course, it comes with an interior. So coming on through here, we've got the front door, and of course we got a nice little accent wall, beautiful carpet, and a bunch of ghosty vibes going on in here. So we have, this is supposed to be like a mirror. I still have the charges with glowstone. We're supposed to like look into it and kind of see like where ghosts are located. Over here, these are ghost orbs. Love those. It's just like two little wind charges and an armor stand. We've got the summoning circle. Of course, we have the shrieker that when you look into it, you can literally see the ghosts in there. Bunch of spooky paintings on the wall. We have a ghost in a bottle. This is supposed to be, this totem right here is supposed to be a voodoo doll. Flashlight, EMF reader, ghost trap. Love that. This is supposed to be a book to write in if a ghost wants to write. All the Five Nights at Freddy animatronics, because you know they're all possessed. If you play, you know. Up here we got a bunch of like, we got a yokai, we got an Oni mask. I have the Manjura's mask, no face. And then up here, of course, the most cursed thing of all, the Furby. And of course, these two guys. Because what ghost shop wouldn't be completed without Scoob and Shaggy, right? Let me know what you guys all think about the ghost shop. I love the way that this one turned out, but let's focus our attention to what's behind me, underneath me, and well, over there, because like I said, I've been cooking. So right now, you guys are looking at the brand new studio for the Daily Squeaks. We've got the sign over here. This is supposed to be like cheese, and of course, the van outside, where we have the trap doors that are supposed to be like mouse ears, and then of course, the teeth, because what mouse mobile wouldn't be complete with all that? I got like a little tripod up here with a camera if they want to do some like live broadcasting. And then I tried to make the truck basically not look like an armored vehicle that belongs to a bank, but I think it did an all right job. Later on down the road, I'm gonna have a bunch of mice basically like loading up the van. So they're gonna be bringing a bunch of camera equipment out here, and we will do the interior, but that'll be for a later date because I want to kind of bang out all of the exteriors of the buildings. Then I want to do all the interior stuff because, well, inventory management. That's basically why right there. Not really sure when Mojang plans to tackle the inventory management, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm not going anywhere, but I will say doing the exterior and interior builds is a lot right now. But I love the way that this building turned out. I think it looks fantastic. I didn't want to cover the sign back there, and I wanted it to be like kind of like very different from the ghost shop. Speaking about different from the ghost shop, this shop right here, this is going to be our cakery. So this is going to be a bakery just for cakes. I love what we got going on here. Obviously, I might have a mild obsession with the pale oak wood because I've been popping off on the pale oak wood lately. I will fully admit it might be a problem. But looking at it from back here, I absolutely adore the shape of the building and all the buildings kind of put together in one big area. You guys can definitely see the fact that this side is not done. This building is very much not finished. I kind of realized building this thing that I was going to need a parking lot. So I'm actually going to be opening up this sidewalk right here, allowing traffic to come through here, come into the parking lot and park up if they need to get themselves some cake. And then on the outside, we're going to have a little pass. We're going to have like a window right here for people who are coming by. They just want to kind of pick up their order and be on their way. Around the way over here, I'm going to have like a nice little area where people can kind of have a nice like little seat. Maybe some, I guess we don't really need umbrellas, but some little outdoor tables, you know? And taking a quick little look at the map over here, you guys can see that we are quickly filling up this entire area. From when we very first started, this place is looking extremely different, but I'm loving every moment of it so far. But with all that being said and done, I think it's time for me to get back to work now, shall I? Work is exactly what I got up to. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that time lapse. I have quite a bit of things to catch you up on that you didn't see in the time lapse. So let's start over here at our brand new theater. So let me show you guys a little bit of the outside of the theater. Obviously Batman is playing, so we've got like the Dark Knight Rises symbol right there. And then we have a bunch of different plays that are playing in the theater and some up and coming ones. If you guys recognize any of the plays here, let me know in the comments down below, because I'm kind of curious if you guys know of them. Some of them kind of obvious. Others, well, I didn't know what the heck that was. But as you guys can see on the outside here, we've got ourselves a limousine that goes into the theater, so we don't mind the headless people. All right, These are going to be celebrities. I haven't chosen who those individuals are going to be in the live stream just yet. So yeah, if you guys want to become a part of the world as an NPC, you know what to do. All the Twitch streams every single day at noon Pacific Standard Time. But shameless plug out the way. Like I said, this is the limo. People are going to be coming out. We're going to have somebody to check your tickets. And then, of course, on the inside here, we have the Dark Knight Rises. So we have Batman, Robin, the Joker, Harley Quinn. Couldn't give her a real hammer because they are way too expensive. Then we have Poison Ivy and the Riddler, which I really like the way that this all turned out. Obviously, there's some more things that I need to do in the area to fill it all up. Like we need to put people up there, up in the stands. I have a few people in mind to do that. But all in all, I'm extremely happy with the way this build turned out at the end of the day. And next up, we have the library here. We've got Larry, the bookworm, or caterpillar. But yeah, I'm not... who's counting, right? I'm not no biologist or anything like that, but we love Larry. Larry has thick eyebrows and a little top hat. Very chill. And of course, the inside of this building is fully furnished. So let me show you guys what that looks like. I'll give you guys a little bit of a up close and personal look. I've used the chiseled bookshelves, the bookshelves on the outside, and on the inside here, it's nice and cozy. So we got like a nice little accent wall over there, a nice little book nook, a couple little chairs that people can kind of like read books by the fireplace. Fire, books. What's the worst that can happen? Am I right? Anyways, check these guys out. So we have axolotls in here in the little aquariums. I have a mod to keep baby mobs babies, so don't worry. This tadpole will not grow up to be a frog. But isn't this so cool to be able to see the tadpoles up close? Oh my gosh, look at that. Look how cool that looks. I don't know, it's like my first time ever looking at a tadpole. Anyways, I absolutely love the way that this whole area turned out. Let me know what you guys think. I don't do a whole lot of bookshops, but I will say, I feel like I'm very attached to Larry over here. And just across the way from Larry, we have the brand new ice cream and cake truck right here that has Bunny, one of my moderators over on Twitch, running this whole area. And I absolutely love the way that this van turned out. Thinks it's absolutely fantastic. That way, if the cakery ever needs to bring its business on the road, it could definitely do so. But it doesn't have to because the cakery also has an interior. As you guys can see, I left the door wide open because that's what I do around here. But I've got like little banners with like the menu up in here. And as we come inside of here, you guys can see all the cool stuff that we have inside the cakery. So I've built up a little bit of a ice cream scooping area. So this is powdered snow. We have our refrigerators, of course. We have a place to cook up some cakes. Love that. And Twitch chat had a excellent idea that you guys can basically make the menus with really cool desserts named after yourselves or whatever. I think that would be an absolute fantastic idea. So leave a comment down below and maybe I'll name a dessert after you inside the cakery. Now we have one more interior to check out. You guys can also see that I've got all the traffic lights in place, which I think makes sense, I hope. If they don't, well, then it's gonna be a little bit chaotic. But we have the daily squeaks up. So we have a little mouse right here, ready to start up the van. And then, of course, we have the news studio in here. So we have a little bit of like a seating area so people can enjoy some cheese, cake, cookies. Because if you give a mouse a cookie, I don't know. Something about giving them milk or something. I have no idea. This is my squad of paper boys or paper mice. They're all like, you know, this guy's getting his stretch on. He's doing some jumping jacks. This guy, very serious. You guys will probably catch me sitting in this chair from time to time, giving you guys weekly updates on what's going on around the world. So I'm excited for that to come out. If you guys want to see something like that, then keep an eye out for some of the shorts up and coming in the future. And of course, we have ourselves some cameras on some little rolly wheels. Over here, we have Abra. He's going to be writing the articles for the Daily Squeak. So he's got his 2 books and quills, or quills, I guess. And then right here, we have Kool-Aid, another one of my moderators, who is going to be giving us updates on mods and up and coming mods. He's really helpful with that kind of stuff. Big nerd. But hey, anyways, that is all the interiors that I need to get you guys caught up on. But with that all said and done, I think we are almost just about ready to head on out of the city for now. We'll be coming back later on and take on a new ascension with a really cool title. That's going to be Dragon Dan, the Lord of Dragon Mountain, which I'm very excited about. But in between builds and as I wrap some stuff up around here, because there's obviously a few things that I need to address in the city before I move on, such as trees and foliage, and I need to connect up some few other things. And apparently I have a wandering trader to see what he has in store. But in the meantime, I've been very busy, not only cleaning up my shulker monsters, but of course, I've been doing a little bit of end busting. So I've got a lot of health potions, tons of end rods, some gold dragon heads, which are really cool for builds. I started bringing back the brewing sand, something I've never done before, which is kind of surprising because I do build with those. Tons of elytras, and of course, lots of shulker shells. And as you guys can see, I'm starting to stock up on ancient debris as well. And now I know you guys are already asking, but why do I need ancient debris? Well, one, it's a very nice building block, but two, I also offer it as a channel point redemption over on my Twitch channel. So that is why I need so much ancient debris all the time. But with that all said and done, I think that's all the time that we're going to have for today. If you guys want to keep up to date with the city, please drop a like. Maybe consider subscribing for more hardcore Minecraft content every single Saturday. And speaking about Saturday, next week will be your guys' very first time that I can give you guys a first official update on where I'm at with the Wither Skeleton Farm, because let me tell you this much, it is absolutely insane and arguably the most dangerous farm to build in Minecraft. But in the time being, YouTube thinks you guys should check out this episode. You gonna click the video?